Well, hello there. I hope you're having a great day. I have a really good, positive topic for you today, and it involves living longer. And of course, we want to be healthy. Adding years without quality isn't the plan here. Adding years of meaning and purpose and quality of life is our goal. So I wrote a really lengthy article. I've been writing longer and longer articles these days. But this one is 15 ways to live longer. And why not? I mean, today's 60s are like yesterday's 40s. We're not just adding years to our life. I'm very plugged into the latest gerontological, scientific, biological literature. I'm constantly reading in these journals, and the new science of biology and the science of life, and how our genes really do not control us like we thought they did. This is all really, really great information, and it's very positive. So we want to live longer, and we want to bring quality to our lives. So let me talk to you now about the top 15 ways that you can live longer. Okay? Number one, my parents always said it, especially my mom, you are what you eat. So we have to improve our diet. And what is good for your heart is good for your brain. And we also need to pay attention to our gut health. I'm reading experts say, don't feed your belly, feed your gut. Feed your gut. How can we do that? Eat until you're full. Don't overeat. Eat a handful of nuts every day. They're extremely healthy. Add turmeric to your diet. More plant-based foods. Vitamin D. Don't cut fat out completely. Just substitute bad fats for good fats, because we still need them. And get green and white tea into your daily diet. And to that, I would also add CBD. CBD is important too. Number two, get physical. Our bodies were not meant to be stationary. Even if it's 15 minutes a day, it could add years to your life. You don't have to go crazy. Create an exercise plan that you could live with. I've been reading a lot about having more sex because it can reduce mortality by 50%. That's a motivator right there, isn't it? Skip the elevator, take the stairs. When you go to the grocery store or the mall, park further away, walk. Little tiny things like that create greater health and longer life. Number three, alcohol and tobacco. Number one, do not smoke. And I don't want to be that guy that says don't smoke if you smoke. But I haven't found a health benefit yet to smoking. Alcohol, on the other hand, in moderation, is associated with good heart health. It decreases your risk for Alzheimer's disease and other types of dementia. So alcohol in moderation is okay for living longer. Number four, make your own happiness. Don't rely on things or people to make you happy. The research clearly shows that happy people are healthier, and happy people actually live longer. Being positive, being faithful and trusting and happy and engaged. Those are all great ways to live longer. Number five, avoid chronic stress and anxiety. Now, we're all going to have a little bit of stress and a little bit of anxiety in our lives. That's normal. Chronic means you're stressed out longer than 90 days at a time, and now you have a clinical condition. So, try to avoid the things, and dare I say the people, who make you more stressed out. Number 6, be social. Social people are happier people. And social people live longer because they're connected. Being in a social network allows you to gain a lot of support. You feel valuable. You feel like you're heard and people like you or they love you. And that's all good for your physical health, mental health, and for longevity. Number 7, be conscientious. What does this mean? It means to be self-disciplined, efficient, goal-oriented, and organized. People who have those qualities live a healthier, longer life. Number 8, sleep the right amount of time. Our bodies are all different. We're wired differently. Not every person needs 8 hours. Not every person needs 7 hours. Because some people sleep too much, some people sleep too little. Those will take years off your life. As a matter of fact, having a chronic sleep problem is associated with developing Alzheimer's later in life. So that's not good. Okay? But you can roughly get 6.5, 7 hours of sleep for the most part. And as we age, we need less sleep, by the way, for maximum health. And one way to start getting the right amount of sleep is go to bed roughly the same time every night. Get up roughly the same time every morning, Monday through Friday. Sleep in a little bit on Saturday and Sunday. Number 9, get spiritual. People who are connected to something larger than themselves tend to feel loved, they're not alone, and they can handle more. They also tend to be happier people, optimistic people, and they live longer. So get spiritual, whatever that means to you. Number 10, look on the bright side of life. There's always a little ray of sunshine or hope, no matter what, no matter how grim, no matter how devastating. But hopefully most of us will not have these horrifying, devastating things happening in our lives. But, bad news and, death and losses and things like that will occur. But there's always something great. There's always something wonderful and beautiful to find. I can't remember who said this, but it's a psychological concept that people find what they're looking for. Be the person that is looking for the bright side of life. Number 11, get routine physicals and health screenings. Why? A lot can happen within a year. You have to let the experts, the healthcare providers, do their thing and get your checkup, get your screenings. It could save your life. It could. These can detect something early, and we all know the earlier, the better. Okay, so get your routine physicals and health screenings. Number 12, shut off your television. Shut off your phone. Shut off the internet. Shut off all these things because they're loaded with negativity. They're loaded. I know people who are so obsessed with Facebook that it ruins their life. And, being addicted to cable news, most of the news is bad. It's negative. Bad stuff sells, not good stuff. So shut it down. Shut it down. Number 13, avoid unnecessary risks. Life is risky enough. You don't have to take more risks. And men are more riskier than women are. And guess what? Men die sooner than women do, too. Number 4, get outside and enjoy the great outdoors. Go for walks. Go to the park. Hang out in your backyard. Put your bare feet on the floor, on the ground, on the grass. It's called grounding. And the earth is actually a powerful antioxidant. and anti-inflammatory. So do things like that. Connect with the world around you. And last, be other-oriented. Help other people. Do for others. Volunteer. Pick a charity. Help a neighbor. Do something in your neighborhood. Because people who give to others are actually giving a lot to themselves, sometimes without even knowing about it. So there you have it, my 15 ways to live longer. And I certainly do hope you live long, strong, and happy. And please stay in touch with me at my blog, drjimcollins.com. Visit me at collinslearning.com and ceu.academy.